European Championship Netherlands vs Austria prediction, team news, lineups preview. Requiring just 1 point to ensure a place in the knockout phase of Euro 2024, the Netherlands meet Austria for their final Group D fixture on Tuesday. The teams convene in Berlin, with the Orange having 4 points on the board following their stalemate with France. Ralf Rangnick's men swept past Poland last time out but must now avoid defeat to have a good chance of reaching the last 16. Match preview. Aiming to reach the knockout rounds for an 8th time in their last 9 European Championship appearances, the Netherlands took one step closer to their primary goal by holding tournament favourites France to a 0-0 draw on Friday night. Though neither side could break the deadlock in Leipzig, Xavi Simons appeared to have put his team ahead in the 69th minute, with the skillful forward firing into the bottom corner after France goalkeeper Mike Maignan had denied Memphis Depay. However, following a lengthy VAR check, the strike was ultimately ruled out for offside, with Dutch defender Denzel Dumfries judged to have been interfering with Maignan's dive that left boss Ronald Koeman fuming. But his side still managed to put themselves within a whisker of the last 16. Having previously beaten Poland 2-1 in their opener, the Orange will secure a place in Group D's top 2 should they avoid losing to Austria, guaranteeing first place if they win and France fail to deliver against Poland. Meanwhile, if Koeman's men draw and France win, they will still finish second even in defeat. 4 points would likely prove enough to progress as a third-placed finisher. Since the 2014 World Cup, the Netherlands are unbeaten in group matches at major tournaments, winning 9 of 11 and scoring in each game except Friday's goalless encounter with Les Bleus. During that streak, Austria were beaten 2-0 at Euro 2020, when Depay and Dumfries were both on target at the Johan Cruyff Arena. A repeat would now take a highly rated Dutch squad through to the next phase with room to spare. Including defeat in Amsterdam 3 summers ago, Austria have lost their last 7 matches against the Netherlands, their longest ongoing sequence against a single opponent. In fact, their last victory over the Orange dates back to May 1990, but ending that barren run may be necessary on Tuesday evening, in order to ensure qualification for the last 16. Austria will actually win Group D if they take maximum points and France do not, but should they draw and Les Bleus lose, the Austrians will instead finish third on head-to-head record. 1 point would surely prove sufficient to progress as a best third-place team in any case, helping DA's team reach the European Championship knockout rounds for the 2nd consecutive edition. Having failed to get past the group stage in their first 2 appearances as hosts in 2008, and then again 8 years later, that would represent an impressive achievement. After suffering defeat to France in their first match at Euro 2024, 2 players recalled to the starting lineup were on the scoresheet as Ralf Rangnick's side recorded an important 3-1 victory over Poland on Friday afternoon. Gernot Trauner opened the scoring, and Christoph Baumgartner netted Austria's second after a clever dummy from Marko Arnautovic, who went on to confirm all 3 points from the penalty spot with 12 minutes remaining. Following their 3-1 victory in Berlin, the Austrians could now win back-to-back games at a major finals for the first time since 1982 when they step out at the iconic Olympia Stadion once again. Team news. Ronald Koeman should have a full squad at his disposal for the Netherlands' final group fixture, as Ajax striker Brian Brobby was back on the bench for the France game after overcoming a hamstring injury. Introducing Jeremy Frimpong for PSV midfielder Joey Veerman was Koeman's only change on Friday, but with 1 foot already in the last 16, further switches will surely be considered. Both Veerman and his clubmate Jordi Schouten are 1 booking away from suspension, which may be a minor factor in team selection, potentially opening the door for Ryan Gravenberch or Jorginho Wijnaldum. Up front, Wout Weghorst will hope to supplant Memphis Depay, who is just 5 goals shy of equaling Robin van Persie's record total for the Orange. Meanwhile, Austria boss Ralf Rangnick tinkered with his starting 11 ahead of the victory over Poland. So more changes cannot be ruled out on Tuesday. Against France, Max Wöber and Kevin Danso were paired in central defense, but Gernot Trauner and Philipp Lienhart stepped into the side last time out. After scoring the opener, Trauner was later forced off by a muscular problem, so his fitness is now in some doubt. Christoph Baumgartner claimed the Man of the Match award, so is likely to be retained. While all-time top scorer Marko Arnautovic again battles it out with Michael Gregoritsch to spearhead the Austrian attack. Netherlands' possible starting lineup: Verbruggen, Dumfries, De Vrij, Van Dijk, Ake, Reinders, Schouten, Frimpong, Simons, Gakpo, Depay. Austria possible starting lineup: Pence, Posch, Danso, Lienhart, Muin, Seewald, Laimer, Wimmer. Baumgartner, Sabitzer, Gregoritsch. We say, Netherlands 1-1 Austria. Austria's need for victory is greater, so they may need to force the issue with their familiar high-intensity style. Without a clinical finisher, the Netherlands may not fully capitalize on any gaps at the back, but a draw might well send both teams through to the last 16. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.